Okay. I thought we're taking it slow. Okay, so Own Our Pretty Secrets Limited, we do sell pleasurable products like sex toys or adult novelties, where we do promote sexual health and wellness.
All right, and also we have Calvin.
Good evening, everyone. I am Calvin Brown. I'm the social media officer at Jamaica AIDS Support for Life. And for those who don't know, Jamaica AIDS Support for Life is the longest serving NGO in Jamaica, treating persons living with HIV, living with and affected by HIV. We've been in operation since 1991, so this is our 31st year. So apart from treatment services, we also offer HIV testing and prevention services.
All right, and we also have two great guests lined up for tonight's discussion, and they are in studio with us tonight. The First Lady and the ever-blazing, the Angel. Yes, good night, the Angel. And we also have the dapper Marlon Birbridge.
Greetings.
Who they are both here to talk to us about their respective world of entertainment, and of course Marlon will be talking to us about male exotic dancing, and I'm hoping I can learn a thing or two. Just in case, just in case. But they will be here for the entire night, alright? So, many people have here or not?
We're there.
Answer! You don't know the voice? Yeah, you know, so I'm in the building, but I won't be here for the entire night. I'm sorry. I have a date.
Oh, that is not to be confused with you not having sex.
Yeah, exactly.
I may have some tonight, who knows?
You never know, yeah? You might just set the mood.
Alright, so
Yes.
we won't be blocking that tonight.
No.
But we'll get as much conversation out of the Angel as we possibly can. And as I said, they'll be here for the majority of the night. Well, with the exception of the Angel. We have our date.
Thank you.
But tonight's topic we're going to be exploring is modern entrepreneurs, OnlyFans, male exotic dancing, and everything in between. But before we get into that, it's time for Hot Pot. Alright, so we know we live in a crazy world and people keep doing crazy things. So each week we are going to dip into our hot pot for a topic to discuss. So, what's the pot?
Oh, practice.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your phone?
So, Shade,
Yes.
I want you to dip into the pot
Okay.
and see what you get out of it for tonight's discussion.
Okay, so tonight's discussion, Hot Pots, it says, mass exodus of Jamaica teachers from the classroom for better opportunities abroad. So do you think our teachers need to be more understanding and support their home country, or do you agree with them leaving? What are your thoughts on that?
Alright, Calvin, you want to go first?
I'll go first. Well, you see, the thing is, teachers, they have their families just the same, and I believe that if they feel it's the best decision for them personally, then go ahead. At the end of the day, if you stay here and you're unable to pay your bills and to live the life that you wish to have, then it don't really make no sense. So I think it's fine for them to make their own decisions. The Angel, you're a mother yourself. Considering having a child in school and all of that, how do you feel about the situation?
I mean, if you're getting a better opportunity and it's better for you, I mean, I think it's on that person to make their own decision. But I think it's a good move for them. That's because not every teacher going to live, some are going to stay. So, the ones that has to make that choice, I think they have a reason to.
Okay, Marlon, what say you?
I said that we need to increase these people pay.
You said
Give them a better life,
Mhm.
increase their pay, because they're the one who are providing for the future. Our children are the future. So to have a teacher leave and go abroad just to the things, to get money when we can get it here, the government make me feel the money, man. The money needs to go.
Alright, so on that note, Marlon, I don't think we'll ever be able to match some of the
Not
other
much in
countries.
it,
But you're saying
some
just
kind of increase.
Increase it, so
Yeah, man.
Right.
Work up
They're
enough.
responsible for our kids. Yeah, man. So based on that, you need to treat them as such, show them their appreciation.
So it's less tempting
Yes,
to run off so
definitely.
quickly. Yeah, because that's a concern I've had. The brain drain, as you know, when we lose the best of what we have and who we have. Because you see, the good teachers, they're always the ones that are forward thinking, you know, very creative minds. And a creative mind will never settle for less. And
Right.
will never be satisfied with mediocre. And I mean, if we have the opportunity, or if I were a teacher and I have that opportunity to go overseas and make 3 times the amount I'm making per month, I can just imagine it's hard to resist. You know what I mean? But at the same time, on the other side of the coin is, how does it affect our society
Right.
on our whole? You understand? Because we lose out on the quality teaching, the morals, the passing over and passing on of the culture, the good culture. You know what I mean? So there are so many levels to what happens when we lose a lot of our teachers. And even when I was in high school, I lost some of my good teachers to England. You know, back then, and the school suffered as a result of that. So
It does,
I can't
and
imagine how the schools
Mhm.
are losing so many of their good teachers.
I was about to
Would be
say that.
affected.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's not just hop and go. Is after carefully thinking of the pros and the cons, and you know, maybe asking for a raise too, just like what Marlon said.
Mhm.
So maybe them tired and fed up and just say, "I can move now,"
And
because
that's
you
enough
know.
benefits.
Yeah.
These decisions are not
Exactly.
made
Not
overnight.
that's all.
Right.
Yeah, not that's all for them.
Interject. I mean, you don't hear the MPs complaining that they don't get their pay. But how can a teacher who spend money, go to school to get their degree, you know, and everything,
Right.
and when payday come,
And then our
then
education
3-4
system suffers.
months the government don't pay them. So how that work?
You know what? Oh, girl, leave me. I run to office.
But it's serious though.
No, yeah, but on a
Yeah.
serious note, we're going to be losing a lot of good teachers.
A lot of a lot.
A lot of a
A
lot.
lot of a lot of
And our
them.
kids will be suffering, because as a parent, like, I think about that too, like, okay, what's gonna happen now? Like,
Yeah.
especially for my child,
Mhm.
every year, teachers decide to leave.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they have to be going through the process, like, mentally, that
True.
affect them too.
It's true, but
It affects
but
them.
how do we fix this then? Because we at top can't do nothing about it, you know. You understand? Is the government supposed to step in and make it bigger serious? Because not only teachers leaving, nurses are leaving, doctors are leaving.
Everybody's
crazy.
leaving. Everybody.
Holy
Yeah.
Everybody are
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
As it says, mass
Entertainers are leaving.
Hey, let me tell you
Yeah.
something.
Everybody leaving.
Yeah, Joe. Can I tell you, I spoke to a nurse once, and she said the first time she migrated and collected her first pay, she started crying.
Oh my gosh.
You know why she cried? She said when she see how much work she out of Jamaica do, and the amount of money she get,
Oh gosh.
and she go overseas and do half as much work, and she should get twice as much
Twice
pay,
as much, yeah.
3
Mhm.
times as much. She said, tears come out your eye.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
No, our employees are brilliant. So they
Absolutely.
always, you know, make a difference.
And we stand out. We stand
Yeah,
out.
we
wherever
always
we
stand
go.
out, yeah.
You understand? So,
So we are gonna always get the good pay.
let me just say this to
So we
you.
don't know why them don't appreciate us, but what we have
But
here.
Let me say this to you. Mind you, there are other elements that contributes to someone wanting to leave. Can you see this carbon up barrel mentality of someone we have though?
Yeah.
You have some teachers with a bad man, you know.
Of
You come as a
course.
teacher and you work hard, or you probably have your nice
Mhm.
spooky and put in a nice car. You're frightened for the amount of fight you get to the serious up, you know. So sometimes these are the things that affects, you know, the job at the workforce or the workspace that will drive somebody to want to leave.
Right.
Yeah, so you just heard our views about teachers leaving, but my question for those of you listening on the radio and those online, are you willing to share your toothbrush with your partner? Why or why not? So you can WhatsApp or call 876-392-6217.
Good question.
Are you willing to
Are you
share
willing to share your toothbrush with your
toothbrush
partner?
with your partner?
Partner for how long? Like,
I mean, we have to have an expiration date or something.
Well, you see, that is
Yeah,
based on
yeah,
you, the
that's
person.
you.
You
How
have to-
long?
You have to
Yeah.
add those layers in your answer and make it make sense. So that's why it's a why or why
it
not.
depends on the
No.
quality of her teeth.
Because
Or
we done did no sleeping
no.
one man.
Or depends
First,
on
I know
the
every
relationship.
No,
What you
even
call
if
partner.
we're together for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, some things just have to be separate. We have to have that
Yeah, man.
personal space in the relationship.
Personal
Not-
hygiene.
Yeah, man.
Even that,
Yes,
I'm not.
Toothbrush is cheap.
I'm not going to share toothbrush. When we are buy toothbrush,
No,
we buy them in
man.
a pack.
Right?
Everything won't get. We can
Exactly.
always change them.
Exactly.
That is
So no,
unacceptable.
that's a no-no for me.
No, not doing that.
That is definitely a no-no.
I don't know for me too.
No, no.
I'm quite
no.
fine.
Yeah, it's a no.
Nah, I probably would. I probably would. I mean, no, come on.
Toothbrush always
It's
no.
depending
Creed,
on the
Creed,
situation.
In that bush, we got
Creed.
different.
When I end
And
up
you
spend the
lose
night
your
somewhere,
fixing there.
and
Yeah.
somebody forget them toothbrush. And I get on the next man and have look at
Toothbrush always
toothpaste
no.
and them something else.
Mouthwash.
No
Yeah,
man,
listen.
wash up my mouth
Wash
with
up
mouthwash,
If
get
the
a
team
winter
not brush
warm or
one night,
something.
you're not gonna dead.
Trust me.
You're not gonna dead.
And then we have to think
you have to
about
use
the you have some partners know where trouble with sinus problems and stuff like that. We have to think about bacteria and them something. It's not about the love when it comes on to
So
share
you
a
kiss them.
toothbrush.
So you kiss
Yeah.
them.
I mean, kissing is different because they
No,
take care of
I'm
themselves. No, they take care of themselves, and you have your moments when you kiss and then look away. So you know when to have to toothbrush.
So if you go on a hiking trip to Blue Mountain or
No.
so, and I forget to buy toothbrush.
No, I'll pack it for you.
No, mommy, use
That's
no.
right, I'm
So
gonna
you
pack
see-
it.
I mean, then at the mountain when I broke off and
Alright,
trill it
you
one
what?
and
Man,
brush my teeth
Okay,
and do
yeah.
something.
Okay,
Let us settle this then. You don't share it if you're not married, but if you're married, you have to share it. Because
No.
the vow says, for better or worse.
No, sir.
The vow never
I'm
includes
still we're still individuals.
The vow did not include toothbrush. I refuse to share my toothbrush. I'm not even sharing it with my kid.
I'm just playing.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Certain things are just
I want to sticky and tricky.
forget it.
You say, no one sharing a toothbrush around here.
No.
No, we're not sharing that toothbrush.
Alright, so it's just after dark and the show where we can discuss what we can't discuss in the day, we discuss in the night after dark. So with that, it's time for Weird Sex Wednesday.
Well,
You sure you wanna hear that? You might drop though.
I love watching myself in the mirror. If I can't see my performance, it now go work. Murder! Oh yes, guys. One yes, sir.
It's Weird Sex Wednesday with Sade.
Alright, so Weird Sex Wednesdays. I have it, yeah. Alright, so. It can't be. It can't be. Okay guys, okay, so it is Weird Sex Wednesdays. So we ask persons to, send us
Yeah, persons
DMs,
were to send
their
the
weird
DMs of
sexual
fetish.
experiences. So I have a story here that I'm gonna read, and then we can discuss it after, okay?
Alright, let's
So
hear it.
Weird Sex Wednesday. So it goes. Hi doll. So I remember dating this soldier guy, right? I have come to find out that he's a bad freak, Lord of mercy. When I eat him food, he'll do it with a passion. Sex is always a vibes for me. I don't like when men are too freaky, it scares me. Anyways, long story short. One evening he came over to my place and seemingly he did well hungry. So we did we think for a good half hour. After the mission was completed, I proceeded to the bathroom to shower. He then came in the bathroom while I was inside, and all of a sudden, thinks I want to try something with you that he has never done. I stood there, shocked. Then I see him lay down in the bathtub. I was like, what the hell is happening? He looked at me and said I should urinate on him. Girl, I was lost for words. I kept thinking, what the hell is happening? Instead begged me to do it. I was just like, okay. Him say I should hold back. He went everywhere, and I mean everywhere. After that, I was like, no, this is not for me. I started cutting him off. I want to know say him there road I do all of this. I have a good nurse woman at home, which I found out after. After that experience with him, I'm afraid to kiss people. That is my weirdest sexual encounter.
Wow.
So my guest and my fellow co-host,
oh my
what
God.
do we think of this weird sexual
What are they gone?
experience?
Oh, someone on my life said golden shower.
That's exactly
I think the man was
Sure.
trying to conserve on water.
And we need to find out which part do you think this person is from?
Me don't know.
Which parish
I have
do you
no
think this
idea.
person is from?
That person, yeah?
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
St. Thomas? Why St. Thomas?
Why you do it, brother?
Why?
Which
Why you
parish,
think-
which parish do we think this person is from? Which with such weird sexual?
Maybe a Kingston and you'd be
It's all like,
surprised.
it's all like
West
town.
I can't tell you why I think St. Thomas.
West-
Why you
Yeah,
think
man,
St.
why
Thomas?
St.
I want to know because I know where they're from.
Like
So
if
I
I
want to
was-
know.
Why?
Yeah.
One place, that's St. Thomas. But
Well, you're wrong. Have
It's
you?
a town, the person you come
You sound like a town
Kingston.
person.
You give me town vibes.
Angel, what do you think?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I have no idea. This sound like our foreign man.
Negril.
Oh, very reason
Where's the
why.
new girl?
Negril. Yeah, Westland. Negril.
where's the man?
A town man.
Town.
Kingston.
The person is Kingston.
3 persons said
I
Kingston.
feel I'm right.
Yeah,
So where you come
so
from?
Kingston.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So what's the soldier job?
Soldier.
Somebody in the comments say I was leaving
Soldier.
St. Thomas and Road.
No, that's because of the bad come from, man. It's a bad man.
So they're bad.
Somebody said the town man them freaky. Well,
Wow.
well.
I mean, what happens?
it's
Everybody comes from
everywhere.
every
It's
parish and do
everywhere.
something
Yes,
or a little bit
yes.
more.
Yes.
So that would be hard to know where exactly that person came
Yes.
from. So,
Yes.
you know, big up the Kingstonian there.
The man like what he
No.
likes. He likes what he likes.
He
right?
likes what he likes.
And
He
that's
likes
what he
it.
likes.
You see, that's the thing.
Exactly.
But
You
if you
like
like
what
what you like, and every woman in a way you like,
Right.
you know.
Mhm.
So
Because look what it did to her.
Traumatized.
She
her.
it traumatized her in a way where she's
She
like,
did it,
oh my
she did
god,
it.
like
She
I don't
did
want to
it.
be kissing.
Yeah, she
Yeah, she
we not
did.
do it.
She actually did it, but then
Nah,
she
it's-
doesn't want to kiss anybody afterwards
You know,
because
nobody forced me to do
you know,
anything
it
that
scared
I,
her that
you know.
much.
See, that's why it's
never
important
enjoyed
that
it.
when you're finding your partner, you ensure that your partner shares the same beliefs and
But
is
you
into
are
the
not
same
fear,
vibes as
man.
you.
It's not fear partner.
The thing is,
You
though,
man have a woman and yard.
right, that's,
Yeah.
that's one. And two, you don't get to learn everything right off the bat.
That's
so you
true.
can have a conversation. I'm going to put my best face forward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell the angel
You
all the
put
things
the
that,
face forward.
You're still representative,
yeah,
man.
I'm going to tell the angel all the things she need to hear,
Yes.
just so we can get to there. And then we start get together and we start say, so the
You start to
angel,
reveal.
turn away here.
Yeah.
Come up here, so now. Now you start try different things. I said, angel, you drink of water today.
Yeah, but that's kind of misleading,
It's
though,
really
right?
out,
Because at the end of
because-
the day, why not have direct, open conversation from the get-go? Like, you know, we're getting to know each other. This is what I like. This is what I'm
Yeah,
about. Are
yeah.
you into that, or you're not into that? Instead of we moving forward, not you not knowing what's
Right,
happening, and
right,
then you
right.
buck up on it like, oh my
Buck
god,
up
this
in it.
traumatized me, but
Yeah.
I already feel this way for you, and then that's where we
Yeah.
have all these emotional damage.
Yeah,
like,
'cause
you know,
I-
this connection.
It's like it's a discomfort right away because you're going to say like, boy, I never think that this is the kind of person you are. So it's just, but it's the force her to do it. And if I'm not into certain things, I'm not doing it. You're gonna force me to look more me now, do it, now I get vexed. And I get up and I take for myself, and I cut, because I girl always have my get vexed money. Yeah, always. Ladies, make sure you have a get vexed. Don't make nobody force you into anything that you're not into. You
Not
understand?
comfortable.
Because
Vice
it's traumatized the person you're
Vice
like,
versa.
nah, do it.
Vice
And at the same
versa.
time,
And done that man there and leave.
Don't even do.
Mm-hmm.
Shade, but what if it is something that he discovered after the fact, after he got with her and decided, you know what, I think this is something I might like. So let me
have the
try.
conversation.
But- so
Whether
have a
you know
conversation
before or you know during, because things happen.
Yeah.
During, you know, you can be watching some porn, you know, somebody might mention it to you and then you become curious. So you want to know the feeling. So even if it happened on the way, have that conversation.
True.
How do you feel about this? You know, like nothing is wrong with
Yeah.
having
And
that
how he did it,
open, candid,
She didn't
honest
have much of a choice
conversation.
but to just comply of sorts.
I mean, the way he went about it, I think it was wrong. It to some extent, because you have to know that your partner and the individual that you're involved with and your sexual partner, you have to know. So the way he went about it, I think it was wrong. Don't just get up and be like, oh, do this. Excuse you? Why? I can't just get up and just
Just
live
do
my life
something,
and do that.
no.
So talk to me about it. Let me know how I feel about
Exactly.
it. But you're selfish.
So push it on
you
for me.
are very selfish.
Yeah.
That's like
Push it on
that's
for
a
me at
different
all.
level of intimacy.
And
You
take
are
me to
fine for me,
this-
Shadi, and me are the soldier man.
No.
Shadi, take me to a song I just did. It's called Pick the Man. So you have some man where into threesome, and you have some women that are not into threesome. So I always say, when a man asks you for a threesome, suppose you would flip the script and said, I will pick the man for the threesome then.
Yeah.
Because you want a
So we'll
threesome,
do that.
alright, no problem. How you feel if I pick the man?
Yeah.
Question I always want to know.
Right,
You know?
yeah.
So I did a song about it. The
Nice.
same kind of energy because
Yes.
me now gonna just broaden and drop down nothing on nobody. So you understand? So if somebody daring say, Angel want a threesome, I say, yeah, me get a threesome, but you pick the man. And some of them man they never work none. And you are bright, you can't manage one woman, but you are bright yourself, boy, you want threesome. And you need help. You want woman, and you want threesome. Oh, tell you, sir. So, when me pick the man, and I'm going to show you when the man a tan panel and how it feel.
Judge, what's the pressure must?
Watch me.
It's supposed to
I learn. What I learn. So I don't know how a man would feel about
Because
it.
normally the female them want to
I
make the female
don't
the
know
threesome,
how-
so she just put the script on it.
Yeah, the script, how it feel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how much of my family, man. Yo, we're gonna go with that. Yeah, here is it.
Same thing with me, man. It's my mates, I go mash up too. We are going
But
that.
what about when you're entering into something, into a relationship? You have the conversations about your desires,
Mhm.
right? And you're not into some of the things that your partner are into. What about killing your desires?
What?
Because if your partner not going to give it to you and you don't want to step outside, would you kill your desire?
No.
I won't be
You're
the
not killing
person.
desire?
No.
You see, the thing
Oh,
about
I won't do that.
what you
You
want
wouldn't forget
is
about
I
what
wouldn't
you
be with the
want.
person.
Yeah.
Alright,
So,
Right. No, but
It
you're
goes back to
you're
open,
Mhm.
candid,
So there's-
and honest conversation.
Alright.
Yeah, you have to open an honest conversation and you tell them that you like apples, but
I mean,
you're
we have
not
to
into
compromise.
giving.
Yeah.
To
You're
some,
not-
we have
yeah.
to compromise to some
Yeah, alright.
extent. Everybody know what they can deal with, what they want, what they're
Exactly.
willing to work with.
Exactly.
So your partner will know that from the get go. Okay, babe, like this, babe, me not like this, or okay, babe, I can try this for you, but it's not something that you're going to get often or whatever. Just to compromise with you and be patient with you and understand you enough. But
Worse
it's
if
not
you like
going to
the
happen
person.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's definitely not
No,
going to happen all the time.
but I'm talking about a serious relationship. I'm not talking about when you just get into you're in an exclusive relationship, 2-3 years, and you said the honest
it's a
open
very meaningful
conversation.
relationship.
Mhm.
But
that would be established
Listen,
before you go to
okay, that
family.
makes-
I wouldn't do alright. I wouldn't do a threesome because I know the some things that will happen. It can cause problems.
No man do threesome and the woman take the man.
So
Right, sure.
right. So sometimes
sure. Not like I, you
some
know,
link, link up behind will
Right,
happen
right.
or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of you don't want the drama or whatever.
That is
what
for
about-
next
you wouldn't keep
day
your
and next
desires,
topic.
you know.
All
Yeah, look at me,
You know
man.
what?
Look at me like I might desire.
You know what?
Look at me like I might desire. I mean, I
You're gonna
was.
have to put that in
Yes.
the hot pot.
Yes,
That's
that's
all
for another
tonight.
time. So for those listening and watching on IG and Facebook, have you ever had any weird sexual experience? We want to hear it. So go over to my page at Petty Secrets Day Spa or Petty Secrets _LLC and send me a message. This is JASL After Dark. Listen
The
forward.
time is now 8:31. We're gonna take a quick break. Keep it after.
let me see what's going on in the
They have a lot of singing songs right now. Pick the man is a singing song. Expose the singing song. They're one of the singing songs, but it's balanced. I'm a dancehall and reggae artist, so it's balanced. And if you like the singing the angel, we'll go over the angel people and select all the singing from them. I just go all the vibe. You understand? Right to there. In it. Yeah. If I want to see some of the people, man. I will be ignorant with all the time. I'm not going to see them more. Yes, they're waiting for me. Have a quick power words, you know. Because I wonder why I'm not pleased with it. And then after that, come back to the people right here. But you're not talking to me. No, not talking earlier after that. Wonderful algorithm.
So, one of the comments on Instagram is that not all desires are strong. If it's not, I may kill it. Otherwise, we're not kill it. You only live once. I think that's a fair response. That's what Miss Annalie Richards said. If the desire is strong, then it's important for you. Then you can't kill it. That's what you need. That's what you need. That's how we see it.
But some people too need it.
Angel, you have a comment on the WhatsApp line.
What's that saying?
Blessings, Angel, you are the beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I. Thank you. What's up, plan? You go for the sale? You can hear me? Really? Not on there, just on it. I'm stressed out.
It's Reggae Wednesday on Sun City 104.9 FM.
Yeah, all those messages are for me. Yeah, all those messages are for me. Yeah, all those messages are for me. Yeah, no, the three comes up and I'm gonna rap it. Yeah, speak up. Yes, you
All right.
Oh, you feel to see how next man I have me at
All right, welcome back to JASL After Dark. Now we have two entrepreneurs who can be considered sex symbols. Just two absolutely awesome people in their own rights, and they are here in studio with us. That's the ever-blazing queen herself, the angel. And the man who started exotic male dancing in Jamaica, Marlon Birbridge.
Big up yourselves.
Marlon, let me start with you, Birbridge. This is interesting. It's a career path I've looked at it. I have some questions to ask. But before I get into the details of it, let's get to know Marlon a little bit now. For those who don't know Marlon Birbridge, give us a little background. Like, where are you from and which school did you attend?
Kingston, Jamaica. Excelsior. Went overseas for a bit, did my thing, and
What did you think?
many things. Entrepreneur, business vibes. Always business. Yeah, man. But the path to exotic dancing just came about from recognizing that there's none in the Caribbean, there's none in Jamaica either. And also when I went to Vegas and I see this long line of all these women line up for these, no disrespect to the white people, and to the white man, and I said, hold on there. Well, Jamaica man, who can mash up this thing here? So I came up with a concept, so we put it to the test and so it can go on. And it's been flourishing.
What I want to know is, since Jamaica is such a traditional place, how did your family and friends respond to you going into this?
I'm always a daredevil, in the sense of, I've always believed that you live every day and leave this earth once. So in the sense of that, if you can come with a business idea that makes sense in regards to being a niche and stuff like that, do your thing. So, them know me as an entrepreneur from about 10 years old. I sell everything. I submit bag juice, whatever it is, I'm selling it. And once I come up with the concept and system, say, hey, this is what I'm going to be doing. My mother, my number one supporter about my first costume, my mother, gosh, she knows she's the vibes.
Yeah.
She understands me, and she knows who I am and what I'm about.
That is good.
Yeah, man. And based on that, I'm just full-fledged. I launched myself first to get popular and make everybody know who I am, and then I started the company afterwards.
Nice. I came to a few shows. They're very good.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a friend. I'm a friend. He's actually my trainer sometimes.
Yeah, man.
He trains me sometimes.
You know the vibes?
But I will model, like, you know, we come from way back.
Way back.
Way back. So whatever he's doing, I'll definitely support him. And
Likewise,
you know, he's doing an
definitely.
awesome job. Yeah, me go, and man, them take me up and dance with me and so.
No, you want to hear something that's weird?
Very trusting.
Okay. I thought idiots. Can't do it.
So here's what's interesting.
Even if I hide them, fight me and lift me up. Oh!
You can't hide.
It's great.
You're the angel, though, so come
I
on.
try to hide.
But you see, what is weird, is that I've met Marlon before. I actually follow you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right? We follow each other on Instagram.
Yes, we do,
right?
yes.
But I didn't know this part of your career.
There you go.
I knew you as the gym instructor.
Exactly.
Is it man?
Fitness coach, yeah.
Fitness coach, right?
Yeah.
I never knew you were the man behind all this.
Yeah, man.
Right? I will get into that a little bit because what you do, I think, is relevant for a lot of males
Yeah.
on a whole.
Yeah.
Right? Because here's the flip side. A lot of men love and appreciate a woman who can dance.
Exactly.
And a lot of women have been spending the time going to dance classes to entertain their partners. Right? Now, the fact man them do handicap.
You'd be surprised.
When it comes down to entertaining a woman the way a male exotic dancer can.
You'd be surprised, man. Trust me.
You understand?
A lot of these men are backwards.
How, in terms of clients and events, where do you normally perform?
Pretty much we'll book venues and just put on the event once a month. So it depends. Kingston, Montego Bay, Ochi, it varies. I book the venues and put together the shows. But primarily, we're with the hotels then. On a weekend basis, we'll get booked for bridal showers, those kind of vibes. So the bridal showers, girls' night out, get to know your man, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You had a bad breakup. Hey, book a dancer. Divorce party. Yeah. So as in regards to your question, in regards to how my family felt about what I was doing, everybody didn't agree with it. But I'm not everybody.
Yeah.
You know? Because I have an uncle who have the most college degree. I make more money than him.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, come on. It's about, at the end of the day, it boils down to money. No matter what business you're doing, as long as they treat it as a business. As a business. You're good to go.
Right, so,
Okay. So, when you go to female clubs, it seems very competitive at times, right? And they always competing to see who can get the most money. Is it the same for the
No,
male
it's not the
dancer?
same.
It's not?
No.
What's
So,
it like?
Our show is a production. Very simple. It's a 4-hour production. Once you enter, you get greeted, you get lollipops, you get shots and entry, you get seated. We have a guy who has his dollar bills given out, and you're still gonna relax. Each entertainer enter the stage, has his costume, his routine, everything is already locked in place.
Okay.
So the time duration for the person to be on stage is that time that he'll be getting his funds. A dancer cannot be dancing while another dancer is on the stage, because the dancer needs all the attention to be on him. So it'll be disrespectful for while the entertainer is entertaining the audience, you're walking around trying to get tips.
Okay.
Hence the reason why they didn't get paid properly. And on a petty money, them get paid. Per show. You understand what I say? So based on that, as the promoter, when I dance myself, I have to make sure that my guys are treated well.
Okay.
So we're talking about anywhere for a 15-minute performance, I'm gonna get 30 grand. Not to mention his tips.
15 minutes?
Yeah, man.
For what?
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Literally.
Right, like you wonder where do I sign up?
You're in the wrong field. You're in the wrong field.
Because at the end of the day, you have to treat.
I got the body, right? No,
You have to treat your employees well, man.
Yeah.
If you want to have a sustainable business, you have them on the face of the business, and at the end of the day, you have to make sure everybody's happy.
Okay.
And once you make sure everybody's happy, everybody just work together, and everybody work collectively. There's no bad mind. One and two little issues here and there, but primarily, the greater good of the event is for the show to have a great outcome.
Okay.
So then the shows are just a show. The main part of the show is to make sure we get bookings. So the show's a promotional concept to ensure that persons know about us.
Right.
And then now we get the business cards out and we promote what we're doing. And they book us for your bridal showers and whatever else you want to book us for.
Okay.
Oh, wow. So question number, Marlon, you being a handsome fellow, you know, right, and you keep your body well put together, the trainer and all and something. With this, you must have attracted a lot of attention.
Granted, but I'm always steadfast in who I am. I'm a man before anything else.
Right.
So with that said, being steadfast,
Steadfast.
Yes, I am. You know something crazy about it? I've been doing this for about 12 years. And each individual that I've dealt with in that 12 years have been a part of my business. Have helped me to promote it, sell tickets, get them girls involved, get other because of who I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a business.
There's no jealousy.
No,
or
because
one can touch you,
based on
no
how
one
I
can talk.
treat them and who I am on a daily basis.
And they feel secure.
You know
what I'm
what?
saying?
Me not make them feel secure, them see the person who I am.
Okay.
So it's not like somebody putting effort to make you feel secure. I try to prove something to you.
Yeah.
You been around me every day, it's
I really would, man.
I love cook,
I
I love watch, I love I'm serious then. It's a homebody, you know what I mean?
Man,
That's the kind of person.
I want to admire about
so
you,
your job
Marlon.
is a job.
What I admire about Marlon is a good father. Based on what I see.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna come out I'm gonna go out
So,
Yeah,
the question then is that you have two personalities, one for the stage and one for home with the family?
I wouldn't even say personality, it's just another part of me. An extension of who I am.
And the thing is, people need to understand that even with me.
Yeah.
A person who knows me can attest that Michelle and Angel is two different people.
Two different ballgames.
And whatever other job I pursue,
Yes.
you know? Different people, okay? Yeah.
Alright, Marlon. So when your dancers are performing, what is allowed? Touching, rubbing, kissing, what? Tell me what's happening when they're performing. I want to know.
Touching is allowed because you want to, allow the females them to, engage and stuff like that. No kissing, no sexual stuff on the stage at all.
Okay.
No, we'll pretend as if we're doing something to get a
reaction.
A reaction from the crowd. But if you see a man like him put up a girl upon his shoulder, he's not actually.
It's just for the entertainment.
It's just for the entertainment.
Okay.
I went on a shoulder and I was like, put me down.
Yeah.
It's like, who tells them walk up? It's like, put me down. But nobody could hear me in the audience.
But
I
every
was like,
time I see that, whenever I go to these events, I've been to a lot of these events.
Yeah.
So whenever I see them do that, I'm like, okay, can you just do something like let me watch, like, if that's the entertainment part. Because if you're gonna take me up, like, don't waste time, take me up and do nothing. If you're gonna lay me down and you have a go on and go on and be with yourself and behave like wheel and all of that, don't waste my time up here.
What you do?
Do I pay extra for that or what?
No, not extra.
Okay.
And anybody in my crew, so here's the plan, right?
everybody looking at you don't want that.
So
That's what I want.
I can't speak for all of my guys then, but when you do join my company, you sign a contract So anything you do outside of that is defamation of character, right?
Oh.
Okay.
So anything you do on your own
Mhm.
in regards to soliciting whatever, are your business that. But when you come at the event, it's an event for you and your girls to enjoy yourself. If you have a man in your yard, tell him to make sure him drink 10 Magnum and get himself together because you're coming honey and you want to get started out.
No, I have a question for the Angel. I don't
Yes.
want you to just sit down there and
Sorry.
say,
Okay,
man,
the
all
next
the
one.
During the pandemic, we saw a lot of videos and clips from you. Would you say that during the pandemic, it was a blessing or a curse for you?
A blessing. Anything that I do is always a blessing because I'm a
Mm.
God-fearing girl.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Not that a curse for Angel. You hear the name?
Not with that name there. Not with
Yeah.
that name. Not with that name. Not with that name. Definitely not.
Absolutely a
Angel,
blessing.
as one of the man them.
Yeah.
On behalf of the men's, what?
Oh, you didn't want to sign up?
What?
Oh, you over my on
We can,
page?
I mean,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
what prompted you to start your OnlyFans?
What prompted me? You know, as a model that will never retire. The time that I'll never retire.
Sex in a box.
Oh my God, thank you. Every time I post a picture, a sexy picture, it goes viral. So I see this website presents itself, which is an opportunity and the perfect time in the pandemic with nothing going on in entertainment. Work slow down, money slow down. So I say, you know what, if I can do the same thing and get paid, why not do it?
Why not?
You know, so that's what actually prompted me.
So if I was to sign up,
And then like Marlon said,
Mhm.
the money turn up over there.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so what I
And
want to do,
it's virtual. It says that like
Virtual.
somebody had touched me.
I get to get a OnlyFans.
I say you need to. You're a fabulous girl.
Hello.
My
And
question for
take
you,
me
Dean,
out
yeah.
of the take me
Yeah.
off of the website.
I want to know if I sign up, what am I seeing? What am I seeing?
You have to sign up to see. I don't leak my
Yeah,
website.
This is
What's
not,
going on over
it's
there?
not getting up this, you don't get a taste.
No,
Get the taste and
you
buy.
go buy it first.
Oh, yeah, go back first.
And see for yourself.
It's an OnlyFans.
See for yourself.
So if you're an artist, you present your painting to your fans.
Mm-hmm.
Your fans.
Hmm?
So
OnlyFans.
so it don't necessarily have to be sexual content, right? Right, Angel? It's not all about sexual content.
No,
over there.
no,
See?
no.
But then-
I can't go over there and know like this and get paid.
But that's the stigma with
Because-
it. Like, you know, why would I not want
Because
to
that-
OnlyFans and not have anything sexual?
Because that brings in bigger money.
Well, that's what I want.
Yeah. Period.
That's what
and
I'm
then the
about.
more you're over there, the more you get more and more sexy. Like in terms of the demand of the men.
Yeah.
We all
And
know
it depends on how you
we
put
all
yourself
know
over
what they
there.
want.
Yeah.
And you know, so it's just crazy sexiness over there. You have to sign up to see.
But then
The
the,
sexier side of the angel.
the unfortunate part is that some of your pictures got leaked though.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? How did that affect you?
I was shocked. And when they leaked, I embraced myself because I even told my photographer, what if? So the pictures, I mean, I know it's me, but it them look good.
Yeah.
Girl nice. So when them leak, we say girl nice, so I'm gonna talk up to my body. Talk up to my body.
True.
But what got me angry though, because I told my mom about it already, and when we report to she's my boss. And once she agreed, God presented that opportunity for me, so I know something got good. You understand? Because I'm just honest, bread. But people are so mischievous and malicious and bad mind and wicked. So when them go over there and do that, I was shocked because I never knew that platform. Because if right now me pay a bill, I want to screenshot it, me can't even get to screenshot my bill. So a platform like that, you know, it's no way call it. Privacy, people can go over there and just sign up just to do that to me. I'm like, wow, something important. But them forget I'm missing stronger. Like I've been through so much, like this can't do nothing. Because I'm born naked, I'm go back home naked. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, what if a girl's out there walk up and down and never leave free and not get paid? I'm getting paid, so whatever. And I'm not standing to me now, do with the man, I'm not see the man in person and engage in no sexual activity. It's just how many persons can go virtual and get paid just to show your leg or show your back suits. But you know what got me angry? When they Photoshop my pictures.
Yeah.
They Photoshop my picture and say, we can talk?
We
Alright.
know it is.
Yeah.
So, they photoshopped my body parts and said it was me, and it was clearly not me, and that got me angry.
So-
Because them showed naked body, and that wasn't me. And The finger, everything, it was obvious it wasn't me. People ran with it because they love the negatives. But negatives don't do nothing to Angel, don't break me. Because you know what I did? I went in the studio and I have a song from it called Exposed, which is now 6.2 million views. So y'all did that.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
You all did
So
that.
negative and positive.
All the time.
And you
Right.
speak about your mom, but you also have a good relationship with your son.
Oh, amazing.
How does he deal with this? You're being an OnlyFans,
Yeah.
and you know, because I'm sure he's used to the popularity of the angel.
I don't want to have that
But this is-
conversation. I don't want to have that conversation.
Okay.
No
Leave
problem.
the child out of this.
Sure.
Leave the child.
No
Yes,
problem.
yes. You know, mother have to work and she have to provide for him. And I'm not thief, I'm not robbing and kill a soul. And when the pictures were what the word name was a while ago?
Leap.
Yeah,
Photoshop.
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 When the pictures were photoshopped, that's where I had a major concern for him.
Right.
Because they must show all kind of body parts. That's not my body parts. And I went to, I got a lawyer involved to do some cease and desist. And we go on bad. I go on bad. I push I go on bad there. I don't jam it up, go on bad there.
Yeah.
They go on really bad, really bad. And persons were like, you know, I had to go. I said, but they've been doing it and I'm okay with it. And, you know, I got through. I'm a human being, I got snap. You know, everybody have it in them. And I went on social media and I just lost it because my son I go too far now. So I'm going really bad. The Spanish one come out of me, jump out like a frog. I'm going really bad. And then, you know, it subsequently started dying down. And I went to the one crime place downtown. Cybercrime. I don't know if anybody heard when I went out and did my cybercrime something. I'm going to lie or something. And we go down to cybercrime. And they were doing their investigations and we're trying to find out. And I found out a couple of people that was doing that, you know, were doing it. We banned them off my page and so forth and so on. But is the Photoshop pictures what really got me.
Right.
And then I realized how it is, and I just say, let me just, you know, just tone down, even if I was trying to get harder, because I don't let money lead me astray. But there are certain things that you can't take back.
So
If you do it, you know, somebody that say anything will leak over yourself, me not have nothing to shame about. It's just what they did to my pictures. After they realized that them can't get me down, them do what them do. But see, Angel, yeah, same way. Girl over here so nice and clean and tidy.
With the X6
While the comments on
Yeah, the
Instagram,
fun,
Yeah.
while the comments on Instagram, them say girl body clean like don't spit the book.
Right, this song.
No.
And if you want some more, just go sign up on my OnlyFans.
now look here. You did a song with Queenie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did a song together. A
Double
remix.
up.
Right.
Yes.
But recently we saw that on social media, Queenie and her husband not having such a great time right now. Have you reached out to her? Have you spoken to her?
Absolutely, I did. But I find that Queenie, Queenie are gonna look she. Queenie are gonna be Queenie. So I watched it all happening. I never bought in. But when I see it go down, while long, I just gave her my little 2 cents as a woman.
Right.
But me know say, Queenie are just the she, you know. It doesn't matter what you say to her, it doesn't matter what. Because Queenie said she married her to the part, no matter how better out for worst. So I just say, I give her my blessing. And I just hope that everything works out good for
And
her.
outside of Queenie, what advice would you give to other women who are married or in their relationships having these kind of challenges?
Hi, boy. Oh, gosh. And,
Speak to the married ones,
oh,
particularly.
God.
I'm
I'm say girl is married. I'm say girl is married.
Yes.
Girl is married. And I took a lot in my marriage. And when I realized that it's not working out, I just had to, you know, leave that and choose me. So I think in a marriage, people have to respect their marriage, you know, and because you take a vow there. And if it's something not working out, get counseling, you know, get a counseling night first. Because you alone can't do it. Marriage is a covenant with God. So you have to be careful. If you realize a man but I want to do one thing and unholy, you're going to mad and stress out and pick out the ear and
Right.
kill yourself and do all kind of man evil, just say, okay, I've reached my thing, the pressure, what you call it?
You look at your
Yes, so you can go, every day about it go well, one day the bottom. So even go at the bottom, drop out now, you know, I that, you know.
So you
And
say
just be
choose
funny,
you
know.
at all
You have
times.
to choose you.
Choose your happiness and
You
your
have to
peace.
choose your happiness and
Okay.
your peace, right?
Right.
Because sometimes it comes to a point where you're not happy because when men want to step out of the marriage, you could have ball, brother could have testimony like Peter or whatever like Paul, is not gonna live him life and do him want to do. I don't care about you.
Yeah.
So after you make attempts to try to fix things, then you say, and it's not working out, then that's where you choose you and peace of mind.
Yeah.
And just call it a day.
Sometimes they even choose you one day because it's a day, just make him do him one, don't just choose you.
Depending on the situation.
Depends on the situation, but I rather just walk away and just come out of the toxic situation and just choose me and my happiness overall. I mean, I will choose happiness and stay night. Because you still have a sad. My mother come in anytime, come out anytime. They will do one this all about. You see the changes in the sex, you see the changes in everything. Because me a girl, when them something they go on, me know test this up with them and know the things them, okay? Me a girl know. Come on, come give me a slap catch. Me know where you go. Me know where you go. Yeah.
Having chosen yourself and been that way for a while, people want to know now, are you dating or in an exclusive relationship?
Be honest.
I have a date tonight. I told you already.
Yeah,
but
what
this
is
is
it?
so
interesting.
Exclusive? What?
We're working on it. It's fresh.
Okay.
It's fresh. It's like come out of my business. It's a one business. Like none of y'all will know. Because I want to keep it private.
Good.
I'm happy
Good.
for that.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for you.
But I love
Thank
how
you.
how creative you continuously be. You continue to just reinvent yourself, and that's one of the things that I admire about you.
Thank
from
you.
the shadows. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you have so many people who look up to you and admire you and support
Thank you.
Would you say that Jamaicans who have been venturing out into entrepreneurship are still? What do you think about Jamaicans who are venturing out into entrepreneurship versus those who are stuck into the traditional jobs?
To each his own. Some people think beyond just sticking at the traditional job. Since pandemic too, a lot of people are, having business, small businesses, big all kind of business, and it grow. So it's about your passion, your drive, and where you really see yourself. And that's how it is. That's why I keep going, because I see myself just doing things all the time. So to expand my brand. So that's just all in me.
And do you think a lot more Jamaicans are going into entrepreneurship now? Or
Yes.
They are.
A lot.
Especially since the pandemic.
Yeah, a lot.
It has opened the eyes for a lot of
I feel good when we see them, trust me. A lot in everything.
I know, last question. No, I jump up in here. Last question. Of those whom you've dated in the past, would you give any of your exes
no.
Is there anyone?
No.
And just give us an initial.
Oh, the song when them say, not thinking about it. Oh, the song they go. Like,
I'll be a fool to come back to my ex-boyfriend.
See that? Yeah. No. You know, I'm like, yes, me, no. Man don't run for angel. Me, girl, me, sir. Me, no man don't for angel. Let me tell you
So
something.
we're also taking phone calls. We have about 5 minutes to go. So within the 5 minutes, we're also taking phone calls. And you can call us on 876-392-6217 if you want to add your 2 cents.
I know what I did. I preserved myself as I look like this. When I'm money, I do it easy. I stay to myself. You understand?
Yes.
So I kept myself like
You
this.
don't want to transfer the
And
energy
keep myself
spirits.
clean and virgin-like. So when we meet Amanda, you understand?
And Marlon, I can answer not the same thing, but that's like the angel, keep our body together. How do you, as a man? For what you do, your body is very crucial or very important to your presentation, right?
Yeah.
How do you maintain your physique? How often do you work out and what do you do?
Well, number one, what I do is the plus from how I treat my body. So, what I do, the benefit of how I look. My working out reasons is for when I get to 100 years old, I don't need nobody to do nothing for me. I don't want nobody to wipe my behind. I don't want nobody to assist me with anything. I want to still be active and.
Marlon always say your health
is
yeah. I believe.
So based on that, I treat myself well. I was vegan for 3 years.
Nice.
And then I went back to pescatarian because I just said, alright, I could do that without a problem. And I researched a lot of holistic stuff in regards to ensuring that the organs are functioning properly, your blood is flowing properly, your body is engaging the way it should, and eat the right stuff that binds with the body. And it's that simple. Grown provision, natural food, whole foods, no preservatives, no additives, just straight, lean and clean. Allow the body to digest and break down things and release the waste. And once you do that with activity, physical activity, yeah man, the fountain of youth is right there. And drink a lot of water, brother.
I drink a lot of water. Period.
Lots of water. Flush the
That
system,
is my
flush the kidney.
right.
You have to flush your kidney. For those who drink them liquor up on a daily basis, drink a gallon of water the next day. I promise you, you'll be alright.
Alright, such an interesting conversation with our guest, but we have to go to a break, right?
No.
No.
We're wrapping up because we end at 9 o'clock.
Alright,
Yes,
Yeah,
it
man,
is.
what about vibes, man?
Yes, the love conversation. Yeah, it's very stimulating.
Alright, so there is a quick segment called Now You Know. There's a quick piece that I have to read. So let me read it. There is not a lot I remember from being a baby, outside of the fact that I've been cute from birth. But I can remember my mom telling me no from a very tender age. She would say no when I tried to climb the grill. She would say no when I tried to bite on her face. And she was not afraid to scream no in public when I tried to pick up a snack at the grocery store that was not on the shopping list. So yes, I think my first word was no, even before mama or dada. And if you ask me, I know a lot of y'all learn the meaning of the word no from a tender age. Which is the reason I'm baffled why my good brothers, my fellow men, the male species, why can't we comprehend when a woman says no? So tonight I'm going to talk about something that has been plaguing the Jamaican society, which we men, yes, us men, have been responsible for. Tonight I want to talk about gender-based violence and why men need to learn to accept no's. Okay, since y'all having an issue with this two-letter word, let me check Google right now to see what the word means. Yes, there it is. No means an act of refusing or denying. So my brother from another mother, when a woman says no, whatever it is that you are offering, she doesn't want it, so keep it. So now that I have given us all a refresher on what no means, let's talk some more about gender-based violence. If it's one thing your boy Calvin will always stand by, is that black women are the most endangered species in the world.
Here, here.
So let me say that again for the people who are on the back of the class that have been on their phones. All throughout my lesson. Black women are the most endangered species in the world. So while I can do a whole speech on this, I will talk about Jamaican women. I'm not speaking for God, but what I can say is that I don't think He's pleased with how we have been treating our women. How do I know this? Well, in the Bible, Colossians 3 verse 19 says, husband, love your wives and do not be harsh to them.
Alright.
And what?
But guess what?
Oh.
It is now 9 o'clock and we got to take a quick break. Alright, and when we come back, we will follow up on that.
Good.
Okay.
Alright.
Because I don't know what the show for end.
Oh no.
Okay, so
That's a very interesting topic. When,
Yes.
when women subdue to husband and still do the things them. So what if you do? They don't subdue to no husband again. No.
Listen, women are just as bad now.
No.
Sorry, listen to woman, no, to woman, man.
You never subdue to your
You're
husband.
good.
No, subdue to your husband.
It's a double standard.
Agreed?
It's a double standard. There's no way I can accept
I
that.
know some females that are so wholesome and I'm a boy. Listen, I mean, right now, as we speak,
I'm about
For
one.
some reason she was in trouble and she was trying to communicate with me.
What is the difference? You still have wholesome men that have...
no, I know. What I'm saying is that the females are
As
doing
long as
this
you can let me know
No,
that
I'm
it's
just
double
saying,
standard,
Jay,
we accept that.
what I'm saying,
Perfect.
but the thing is that females aren't
After
being
making up her mind,
pointed out for that
Sure.
reason. It's only men.
and
And there's a lot of people that are weird.
decided that the first step she would take was to learn a new language.
Not even her, it's just a nature. Yeah, straight.
Because I
Well,
wanted to
in my opinion,
understand.
It's just a part of it.
Step was
It's just a
And then
mind.
sometimes you go back to trauma.
at the
That
University
causes
of
a lot of
Western
these
is
things and a lot of these sexual behaviors. Where it's not just, oh, we just want bad. But things do happen.
What am I confused about?
yeah, they want to like reclaiming
See, that's why
what that was taken from you when
because I'm not quick to jump in a relationship because I don't have married.
organization
And when they get married,
which is incorporated culture to assist her with her studies. She is one of 10 students who was selected based on
See, I expect to be divorced and drama and so much different things. Like me, I'm so
It's like you have a reservation. Which I understand that. Yeah.
And never forget that.
Because I mean, my parents would have to worry
And
too much.
they never have to take care of problems with everybody.
They can get so
and they were up on everything.
Yeah, you have to do that.
It's amazing. Anika is not just a student. She is also a former member of the state, receiving support from the Child Protection and Services Agency, CPFSA's Transitional Living Program. The objective of the program is to facilitate a smooth transition to independent living for youngsters like Anika after they turn 18 years old. Minister, Anika has plans.
I believe in you. I believe in you, girl. I believe.
I'm former working in a hotel,
Did you
social director. No, I did that.
No, that's already
thinking about furthering my studies. But
he's capable of it.
Children of Jamaica Outreach Incorporated are scholarship recipients.
He's also
award of the state Anika Garda. That's it for today's program. I'm Angie James Sawyers. Thanks for listening.
Honestly, I've always felt it's something I wanted to learn to do for me.
Thrill seekers, it's the Summer Thrills Adventure.
I'm
simplified grass. Yep, on a fine grass. Stones River action, zip line, Summer Thrills.
Yeah, that's really fun.
That's good. I like that.
I want to work for like you.
Now at
Think about a costume. We're gonna sell a costume.
But it's beyond the dancing. It's beyond the dancing.
everything comes in.
It's a chemistry. It's the energy when you exude, when you know say. You know, like when I
Connection.
Connection.
I'm not there. That's what I'm saying. What's happening?
You have a phone right now? None of it.
It's true.
None of it.
Yeah.
Because that one is like the last. If I'm into my partner like that.
no man, I've done for everybody who I've dealt with, and when I come out, it's really an alter ego. It's a different person.
Shit.
So when we step out, you know, I love that shit. So when we step out,
It's an adrenaline rush.
In a sense,
not
yeah.
really, because I'm like that with my daily activities there. But that individual, the dancing aspect of it, him come out and just dominate everything.
What's the ego name?
Jamaican Sensation. That's the
Yeah,
man. So when I step out, I don't even see the females. Them. I'm in a room where your soul belongs to me, and I'm gonna snatch it.
Alright.
So based on that, when we step on the stage,
He's a snow.
So it's like it's the confidence, it's the energy, and I'm demonstrating who I am if I was in the bedroom with you.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? So based on that, what the mind is being mindful.
Yeah.
Ladies are literally just and that's what I'm gonna have to be confident
It's
in.
stimulating them mentally,
Yeah,
which is
man.
really good.
Yeah.
Because if you can dance to stimulate a woman mentally, you know.
Yeah, man.
And then just each
I mean,
move
that's
when
it.
you come out, the way you take off, your clothing,
the
and
vibe.
the way you put your hat, everything is
Everything.
like every
Connect.
detail.
Yeah, when
song,
you come out in your classes at the boss, it's no. Yeah, because everybody never, when you come out, that's a weird. But the first time you see my other class, I'm like, okay, wait. Am I not on this again? Exactly. Yeah. Yes. But even me as an entertainer, when we go on stage,
Yeah, man, a different ball game.
I'm different because I am saying, you have to book me again, I have to leave something for you to talk about.
Yeah.
So I don't even think what I'm going to do. I know my set, and but sometimes just change it based on the vibe,
Work on it.
based on the crowd, based on whatever. And I'm going to be sexy.
Two things I always
Period.
walk up with. I always want to leave my audience wanting more, and I'm as good as my last performance.
Yes.
So
That's it.
even though I was
Always.
leave because I had to rush early, they were running really. I still decided that, yo, you may give me something to talk about before we leave.
That's what
So
you
they
always
left, and I
do.
was like, yo, I'll be back.
True.
I'll leave, let them finish.
You know, they said this missing a lot of always do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
It's always important. Even if I just one or two somebody may perform for it,
Exactly.
you have to
Even
say
with
the
the audience of
word.
one.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'll kill it. Just like a 10,000 people perform.
Yeah.
And my fans always love that about me. I say, Angel, no man, I will not be called the girl tears up same way.
You have to
it's a
do
fan.
it, yeah.
You just one person that gives it to my God. Not everybody can perform in a little crowd. If you go for a big crowd.
Yeah.
The
That's
ego.
when the ego talks, yeah.
And that's the way you know if you're a bad
When you love what you do, it really
Yeah.
becomes easy.
I
Just
don't leave my fans them. I mean, I
yeah.
don't want somebody.
All right, so welcome back to JASL After Dark. So, of course, just had to pay some bills, but guess what? We're out of time. So we have to go fix this. So we'll probably extend the time, you know.
We need more time.
You know what I mean? But I'm going to let Calvin take us out.
Alright, so let me just wrap up quickly. So there are 3 things I really want you to know tonight. 1 out of every 3 Jamaican women will experience some sort of abuse in their lifetime. 2 out of all the countries in the world, Jamaican women are second on the list of those likely to be intentionally killed. And 3, the law is not on the side of our women, and we have been waiting too long for it to be revised. So there's much that needs to be done to protect our women. So if you never know, now you know.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for tonight's
It was a
JASL After Dark. We want to thank our guests.
Yes.
You know,
Thanks
the Angel,
coming.
Marlon. You guys have really brought some insight to the program and a lot of energy. You know, it's a good vibe. It's a really good vibe.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. The connection and the chemistry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think what we end up to do is bring them back individually, because there's so much to delve into your individual careers and characters that, you know, the time we have doesn't really know.
No.
You know what I mean? But thank you so much for being so open and honest, by the way, in enlightening us, or your fans, or fans, or listeners.
Definitely. My fans don't know me keep it really, I'm in a sugar club. No. You know, I'm a downtown girl living an uptown life that never changes. I never change who I am. You understand? It only gets better.
Like a Lord.
Closing words from you, Marlon?
At the end of the day, for entrepreneurs in general, if it is that you have a belief in whatever you want to do, go forth and do it. It's better to have done something than regret not doing it. Simple as that.
That is true.
And treat it as it should be treated, a business. Make it a first-class business. Put your best foot forward. Make sure whatever you're doing, if you're a house cleaner, make sure you're in a uniform. Like, stand out. Go be above and beyond with whatever it is that you're doing, and provide good service.
Right.
That's what I'm
You
leaving.
love what you do.
Love what you do, man.
I agree. When you
I
love
agree.
what you do, it's no longer a job.
It's not
That's
job.
important.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Yeah, so for the listeners on the radio and the viewers on Instagram and Facebook, we want to remind you this is JASL After Dark by Jamaica AIDS Support for Life. So to get tested, we offer free HIV and syphilis testing. You can call us at 876-925-0021, or you can visit our social media pages, send us a DM. You can also book a free test at myhealthja.org. Yes, so for persons living with HIV, if you're not on treatment, now is the time to get on treatment. We offer HIV treatment free of cost. You just need to contact us and live your best life with us.
Alright, for everybody who are lucky in tomorrow, Friday, I have Seafood Fridays. I just started it. Last week was your girl.
Okay.
Everybody here needs to turn up, because I've been supporting Sun City forever.
Yes.
And I'm inviting everybody that's listening, everybody who are lucky in the up on themselves. The radios, they book almost right now. Me know. So, just this, and I'm the host. I make sure everybody feel comfortable. Take a picture. Follow myself. This week we have DJ Naz that's gonna be on the ones and threes, shelling it down. It's 98 Chelsea Avenue, Pinata Lounge. That's the Angel Seafood Friday. Come have a good vibe and get some nice seafood and all these things. Right there. Follow me on Instagram at The Angel Music, and you'll find anything where I'm gonna be. I'm fully booked, so get your date.
Nice. Also follow me at DMOCJA at DMOCJA. Book your dancer, ladies. Come on. What are you waiting on?
And guys, follow me at Fetty Secrets Day Spa or Fetty Secrets _LLC. It's your girl Sheree.
Alright, so that's it for tonight. This was JASL After Dark. Join us again next week, Wednesday, same time, same place, at 8 p.m. Sun City 104.9 FM. That's it for tonight. Have a good night.
So thank you, those on Instagram, those on Facebook. Thank you for staying with us tonight.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in to episode 1. We have a lot more in store for you. Same time next week, Wednesday. JASL After Dark. See you.
Yes, I'm here.
I will.
Start from 5.